the Memphis Grizzlies find themselves at a crossroads, and perhaps at the doorstep of a rare opportunity. As speculation surrounding a potential Giannis Antetokounmpo trade continues to heat up, fans are asking, should Memphis throw its hat into the ring, or is the cost of chasing the Greek freak simply too high? Welcome to another episode of Grizzlies Digest. I'm Jared Altor, and before we dive into this blockbuster topic, a quick reminder. 89% of our viewers haven't subscribed to the channel yet. If you want consistent, in-depth coverage of the Grizzlies' offseason moves and more updates like this one, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into it. The latest from Milwaukee. For the first time in a while, the Milwaukee Bucks are addressing the elephant in the room, Giannis's future. There's been chatter that the two-time MVP might be open to exploring options outside of Milwaukee. While nothing is concrete, what is clear is that the Bucks have no plans to let him go easily. Milwaukee's GM, John Horst, fresh off a contract extension, isn't holding back. According to The Athletic's Sam Amick, Horst is prepared to go for blood in any potential Giannis deal. That means any team looking to land the superstar forward will have to pay an enormous price. So steep, in fact, that the resulting roster might not even be championship ready once the dust settles. This strategy, in theory, could actually convince Giannis to stay put. If every viable trade scenario leaves his new team gutted, why bother leaving Milwaukee in the first place? What it means for Memphis. So let's get specific. What would it cost Memphis to seriously pursue Giannis? The short answer? A lot. Realistically, any deal would likely start with Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bane, two of Memphis's core pieces. But it wouldn't end there. The Bucks would almost certainly demand several of the Grizzlies' young talents like Jalen Wells, Zach Edey, Gigi Jackson, Vince Williams Jr., aka K-Char, and multiple future draft picks. That's nearly half the team, not to mention the chemistry and depth Memphis has worked so hard to build. And here's the kicker. Even if the Grizzlies' goal is to pair Giannis with Ja Morant, it's not guaranteed they'd be able to keep him in such a deal. Given Horst's stance, there's a real possibility Milwaukee would demand Ja as the centerpiece. Imagine this. The Grizzlies give up Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., and a haul of young players and picks. Would that even leave enough of a team for Giannis to contend with? Is it worth it? Memphis wouldn't be alone in this conundrum. Other teams reportedly interested, like the Spurs or Rockets, would face similar demands. San Antonio might have to part ways with top prospects like Stephon Castle or Trey Jones, even if their goal is to pair Giannis with Victor Wembanyama. Houston could be forced to include Alperen Şengün, Jalen Green, and other key pieces. That's the state of the Giannis sweepstakes. Everyone wants him, but the cost might be so overwhelming that it defeats the purpose of acquiring him in the first place. Let's not forget, trading for Giannis isn't about building a one-man team. The idea is to pair him with another star and create a championship core. But the Bucks' approach makes that incredibly difficult. If a team like Memphis ends up sacrificing Ja, Jaren, or Bane, are they really in a better spot? Final thoughts. So here's the real question for Grizzlies fans. Is it worth giving up so much to land a generational talent, even if it risks the franchise's future depth and development? It's easy to get excited about the idea of Giannis wearing Beale Street blue. He's a global superstar, a proven winner, and exactly the type of player who could elevate Memphis to true contender status. But if it costs you Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., or both, along with your young assets and future flexibility, then is it really a golden opportunity, or a trap disguised as one? It's something the front office needs to consider very carefully. GM Zach Kleiman will have to weigh the upside of landing a superstar against the potential long-term damage such a trade could cause. Because as things stand, a trade for Giannis won't come cheap. It'll cost you everything, literally. Let us know what you think. Would the Grizzlies be better off making an all-in push for Giannis? Or should they stay the course and keep building around their existing core? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.